Have you ever thought about creating a YouTube channel but got stopped in your tracks when you thought about how you're gonna get those first initial views? Well, I was actually in your position just a short time ago, and so in this video, I'm gonna show you how to get those difficult first initial views, how to get those first people interested and subscribed to your channel. So stay tuned for this video. We're gonna be going over the top 5 free ways to promote your YouTube channel fast. Alright guys, so before we actually get started, I do want to thank all of you guys who do tap the like button on every single one of our videos, who comment on every single one of our videos, because it is important for our engagement and for actually getting the word out and bringing our content to new people. And if you're new here and you haven't already, make sure you do tap on that little red subscribe button, turn on the notification bells, and join the strongest family anywhere on YouTube. And most importantly, one of the things that I need you to understand watching this video right now is the hardest part about creating a successful YouTube channel is your first 1,000 subscribers. It's actually significantly harder to go from 0 subscribers to 1,000 than from 1,000 even to 50,000. Even though that's a much bigger actual number change, it's so difficult to get your very first initial traction on YouTube, which is why we're going to dedicate this entire video about how to promote your channel from scratch, how to promote your channel as a beginner. And the number one thing that I want you to get from this video is that you have to remain consistent. YouTube completely changed my entire life. It took me from a dead-end accountant to living basically my dream life, living in my dream house, driving my dream car, and it did all of that in just under 2 years because of one thing, which is consistency. So in this video, we're going to be going over the top 5 ways that you can promote your channel as a beginner and start to get that initial traction, which is the hardest part about your YouTube journey. Let's go. Number 5 is collaborations. And when you're first starting out, you might be thinking to yourself, but Kevin, why would anyone want to collaborate with me? Well, the answer is because there's a lot of other people starting out as well. There's a lot of people who are in the 0 to 1,000 subscriber range who just want to collab with other interesting people who are going out there and creating content. And the truth is, if you're creating content, you're so much farther ahead than everyone else who's not. Even if you have 1 subscriber, literally 1, that's more than 99.9% of the entire world who just watches YouTube and never actually creates anything themselves. And so when you're just starting out, remember this. Mr. Beast, who's one of the most popular YouTubers in the entire world and is probably the #1 YouTuber when it actually comes to viewership, he created videos for 5 years with almost no one watching them. And then all of a sudden, one day, his videos started to take off. He understood how to do it. The algorithm really started to favor his videos and he absolutely exploded. But if he hadn't have been consistent and he hadn't have actually created those videos over and over and over again for 5 years, he never would have gotten to the point now where he's making over $1 million per month just from YouTube ad revenue. There are people who do want to collaborate with you, and the worst that can possibly happen is people just don't respond or say no and you ask someone else. So number 5, one of the best ways to actually get in front of a brand new audience with the least actual friction is collaborating with other creators. You can find their emails, you can find their social media links in their description oftentimes. So just go out there or reach out to people and set up some collaborations between you and them. And it's a really easy way to expose each other to your respective audiences. Number 4 is SEO. You have to remember that YouTube is owned by Google, and Google is literally basically the invention of SEO, which stands for search engine optimization. So you have to remember, when YouTube is first trying to decide what your video is about, they don't know what it's about. And so how they do it is they transcribe your video, they actually see what you're saying, they turn it into text, and then they basically tell the YouTube algorithm what your video is about because of a few things, right? What your title says, what's inside of your description, and then what the words are that you're actually saying inside of your video, they automatically transcribe it. And so you have to understand that YouTube is a machine. It's an algorithm. It's literally trying to organize millions and millions of different videos to decide what to show to people. And so you have to understand how to use that algorithm to your advantage, which is why you want to go out there and optimize your title and your description and everything about your video to take advantage of SEO and to leverage the algorithm in your favor. And so how do you do that? Well, the easiest way to do that is to go ahead and look at other videos that are in your current niche. If you're making videos about cooking, if you're making videos about gardening, go search gardening on YouTube. Look at what the top videos are that show up for you. Same thing about gaming or whatever your niche is. Go and type in, how to play Fortnite, or go type in, top 10 recipes for cooking, or whatever you're interested in. Go and type it in, look at what videos show at the top for you, look at what they have in their title. Do they have keywords in there? Look at what they have in their description. Do they have one paragraph of text? Do they have a sentence of text? The point is, guys, no matter what you're making content on, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. There's been people who have been doing this for months or even years that you can look at and then emulate what they're doing successfully in their titles and their descriptions and with their thumbnails. And then when you actually go out to create your own content on YouTube, you don't have to start from scratch. You can look at someone who's already been proven successful and apply those same concepts to your own videos. You can also use the YouTube search bar itself to tell you what common phrases or keywords people are searching. For example, if you are going to make videos on Amazon FBA, for example, you could type in Amazon FBA, press the space bar, and you can see that it comes up Amazon FBA for beginners and all these other words. And so you want to include the words that appear highest in what's called the autofill feature, because those are the words that YouTube knows people are searching most often. You want to have those keywords in your title. You want to have those keywords in your description, in your tags, everywhere, so that you tell YouTube that your video is about the keywords or terms that the most people are searching. Number 3 is social media. And so what you can do with social media is you can join relevant Facebook groups. So for example, if you're going to make a YouTube channel about e-commerce or Amazon FBA or Facebook ads or whatever the case may be, there's a lot of different Facebook groups specifically about those topics that you can join, and you can literally help people with their questions. And then if they have more questions, you can share your relevant YouTube content. This is actually a two-way win, because you learn what your actual target market is interested in and has questions about, and you also can start to actually recruit some subscribers by sharing your particular content. And then if they find it valuable, they'll subscribe to you. Now you want to make sure you don't go and spam all of these Facebook groups and things like that, because the moderators can't just have everyone dropping their YouTube links and things like that. But if you are helping people and you can, get into a direct message with them, or you can leave your YouTube links in the comments, for example, where it doesn't seem quite as spammy. And you can do this outside of Facebook groups as well. If you have an Instagram, you can post your YouTube channel in your bio link. If you have a Facebook, a personal Facebook or a Twitter or Reddit or any other actual form of social media, you can share your content there as well. And the more you start to share it, especially if it's useful content, the more people are going to engage with it. And once you start to get that initial engagement, YouTube will say, oh, okay, well, these other people are watching this video, which means that other people who are similar to those people might also like it. And so then they'll start actually sharing it organically, and that's when you can really start to get some initial traction. But if you don't get those first viewers that you actually share via your social media and friends and family and people in relevant Facebook groups and on Instagram and Twitter and all of those things, then it's very difficult for YouTube to know whether or not your content is actually quality enough to show to other YouTube viewers that have never heard of you via organic promotion. Number 2 is comment on other channels, or actually join their live streams and comment there. One thing that you'll see is a lot of YouTubers actually comment on relevant YouTube videos. So if you wanted to make a cooking channel, then you want to subscribe to all of the major cooking channels and engage with people in comments. Say, this is an awesome idea. I also have the top 10 recipes about how to make the best pasta or donuts or whatever the actual content is about on my channel. Come and check it out, right? And you don't want to be spamming, your links and things like that on other people's channels. But if you're actually leaving helpful, relevant comments to the video itself, and you do actually have other valuable content that those viewers might also enjoy watching, then it makes a lot of sense to engage in the comments and in the live streams of other YouTubers who are making content similar to that you want to create for your own channel. And before we get to the number 1 strategy that we are going to reveal of how to promote your channel when you're first starting out to get those first initial views, I do want to give a shout out to our daily comment winner, who is Fade Electric 3, who says, hey Kevin, how long will it take if we follow what you said to make the money? Well, to answer your question, Fade, it depends on you, right? If you're working 15 hours a day implementing the strategies that I'm teaching you, you are going to make money literally within 24 hours sometimes. But if you're only, spending 10 minutes a day on it, then you're probably not going to make money for a couple of months, if ever. Remember, you always get out what you put in. And if you want to be our next comment winner, all you have to do is 2 simple things. Tap the like button and make sure you subscribe. Turn on the notification bells so that you can be our next comment winner, because we always actually choose our comment winner in the first 60 seconds of a brand new video dropping. So make sure you turn on those bells so that you know when we release a brand new video. And the number 1 best strategy to promote your YouTube channel in 2019 is, you guessed it, consistency. If you are consistent and if you release at least 2 quality proven videos per week, you will make it as a YouTuber. And so what do I mean by proven? Well, proven means that you take concepts that YouTube has proven to be successful and you recreate those concepts with your own spin and your own twist and your own personality and passion and energy. So what you can do is you can go and look up videos in your niche about cooking or gardening. What types of videos are getting the most views? And then you want to go out and create content about that same exact topic because it's already proven. At the end of the day, YouTube is just a massive aggregation machine. It shows you what the masses and what the majority and the population of people out there are interested in. So you don't have to go out and reinvent the wheel. All you have to do is look at what's already popular and add your own unique spin and your own unique twist. And then if you are consistent and you release 2 quality proven successful videos every single week, you will be successful. Because remember Mr. Beast, he made videos for 5 straight years before he had any success. And if Mr. Beast can do that to the point where he's now making over $1 million per month, then you can too. And if you want to make money as a YouTuber, then definitely check out this video right here where I go over how much YouTubers make every 1,000 views they get. It might surprise you. See you there. Have you ever seen a YouTube video with 1 million views and wondered to yourself, how much does that video actually make the video creator? Well, in this video, we're going to be talking about how much popular YouTubers actually make from a